Hello again. My deepest sorry for the delay of this video. Real life can be cruel. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about skins and why they're a drain on Don't Starve Together that only promotes suffering among the community. What? We can't talk about that yet? That one needs a little more time in the oven. For now, we're going to be talking about half-baked ideas in Don't Starve Together. Of course, this is my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. With that, enjoy and subscribe. Now, half-baked ideas are ideas that are already in-game, but in my opinion aren't fleshed out as much as they could be. Like, they need one or two more things to tie them in with the actual game. Let's give an example. Bunnies. They spawn in the caves, usually close to the entrances. Their hutches drop very useful stuff, like boards and food, also their puffs. The bunnies themselves drop carrots, meat, and puffs. They are absent in the overworld though, so they don't get as much attention as the pigs or merms, but as of the Reap What You Sow update, they are useless. Instead of dropping meat, carrots, and puffs per bunny, they now drop only one of the three per bunny. For Reap What You Sow, they were a rarity to see. Because of the fast respawn time of the rabbits, they were used as an alternative food source for the average server that bothered to make them. Now, post Reap What You Sow, I have not seen a single rabbit hutch in the overworld. It's sad to see. I can tell that the bunnies have a lot of potential and it's just wasted. But it definitely feels like the Reap What You Sow update has really put the final nail in the coffin for the bunny. How could we fix this? Well, in my opinion, revert the Reap What You Sow nerf, and it would be cool to see a bunny king of some sort. Since we already have a Pig King, Merm King, and Monkey Queen, it would be cool to see a Bunny King. Maybe have some sort of quest system with him, give him carrots and carrots for an exclusive reward, something like that. I'm spitballing. Let's move on. Rock lobsters are also a good example. They are semi-hard to find and reside in the caves, so they're already buried in the eyes of a normal DST player. But people who remember that rock lobsters exist often forget how powerful they are, and they're basically unkillable even in the early stages of their growth. And best of all, they can be brought up to the surface to aid in killing of bosses, farming, etc. But in all my hours of playing, I have not seen a single player even interact with a rock lobster, let alone bring them to the overworld. It's a real shame to see. Rock lobsters are a very good tool to help out in trap clearing and such. In my opinion, there should either be a massive overhaul of the rock lobster, or it should be removed from the game entirely. Hashtag justice for the rock lobster. Okay, next is a slurtle. I'm starting to notice a pattern here, and that's for good reason. The caves themselves, as of recent, feel abandoned by clay, and the most the average player sees of them is popping down to collect some grass, twigs, light bulbs, and maybe some wood near the stairs. All of that cool content in the caves is never going to be seen. It will maybe be seen by an odd team of players going to the ruins, but they will have their eyes set on the prize of Thule site gear, not seemingly goofy sideshows, and I think that Clay has realized this and stopped making cave content. The last big update to the caves was the Forgotten Knowledge update, which added the archives and the Looter Grotto, and that was, well, a little over 2 years ago. Time flies. Now, I've got places to go and people to be. I'm sorry for the sudden stop in the shortened video. New content is closer than you think. Don't forget to do your daily gritty and subscribe.